can't I learn this trick? I've been trying it for so long and I just can't do it. Has this ever happened to you? Because it certainly happened today. Hello and welcome to Go Skateboarding, the channel where we go skateboarding. And today I'm going to be talking to you about subcessive skateboarding. Man, it feels good to say that out loud. I made this up. Can't wait to explain it to you. Subcessive skateboarding is a concept I've been thinking about for quite a while. You know how we're always trying so hard to do tricks? But then you watch people and it looks like they're doing it effortlessly. What's the big deal with that? I mean, I'm trying so hard and getting nowhere. So I thought maybe the problem was trying in excess. So I thought, what's the opposite of excess? Subcess. Trying to do as little as possible and achieving the same result. And then I thought, hang on, if I can figure out what the bare minimum I can do and still succeed, then I can add a little bit extra. And then from there, you can really dial in exactly how you want things to work and how you want things to go. Let me show you. So as we all know, skateboarding is a physically demanding and just quite difficult sport. So what's the best way of doing stuff without getting fatigued? How come skaters that are good never really look like they're that tired? They might be sweating, but they could go on forever. Well, my theory is it's because they do this, subcessive skateboarding, where they do as little as possible to achieve the trick. They're still putting in effort, sure, but they're not putting in nearly as much as someone who doesn't know what they're doing might. They're more precise, more accurate, therefore they can go on for longer. So what if, instead of trying really hard to do a trick, you could try very little and still do it? Where would that take you? Let me try and show you. So let's say I wanted to kickflip, which, as we all know, is very physically challenging. Just to even try it, it takes so much effort. Like, when you're starting, it feels like the heaviest trick in the world. It's a lot of effort. However, what if there was a way that you could make the board work in your favor? Get the board to do what you want it to do without you having to put in as much effort. Because I want the board to flip this way, maybe I'll tilt the board that way a little bit with my back foot. Maybe I'll put my weight on my toes a little bit, so that when I flick it, it kind of springs that way. So the board kind of goes like that, before I've even flicked. And then the flick, all that has to do is, once the board's in the air, just give it a little. The idea is, once the board's in the air, it shouldn't really weigh anything, so that's the goal. To make the board do what you want it to without having to feel like it's really heavy. And that didn't feel like anything. Oh no, the dreaded POV shot. Now you're going to have to do mental gymnastics. Unfortunately, I'm regular, so if you're goofy, which you statistically are, I mean, it shouldn't really matter. The concepts are still the same. Look at how you can tilt the board. I try and tilt the board this way. And then with this foot, I try and tilt it the other way. So my board looks flat, but really what's happening is I've got it twisted this way. And then I'm trying to balance the twist out by pushing it this way. So the board looks flat, but actually it's loaded with tension. So that when you go into the air, the board should already kind of want to rubber band. And that's what I'm trying to do with this kickflip. Now, if you could get this concept to work for everything else, I'm sure you could. Preload your tension and just let the board fly. Maybe that's how people are so good at tray flips, which is a trick I can't do. But let me give you an attempt. Nope. Maybe one day. Now, obviously, you're still going to have to put effort in. Skateboarding is a physical sport. You can't just do nothing and just have the board do what you want it to do. You are going to still have to use your feet to maneuver this skateboard. However, it shouldn't feel like you're donkey kicking it to get it to flip over. You shouldn't have to feel like that. There should be a way where you can always make the skateboard do a little bit of the work for you. Because that way, before you even pop, you kind of have a sense of what the board's going to do. You don't feel like you're just going into the air blind and just hoping that it'll work. You can actually load your board with tension, and then that'll send you signals. Because you can feel it in your feet. You can feel it going into your feet. You apply pressure through your feet into the board, which sends pressure back into your body. You can feel it in your feet. And I think that's quite important as well, that you could feel the tension that you're doing. And then you'll know when the board's ready to flip, because you can feel that tension. Now you might not get it straight away, but the fact that you're now aware of it will make it something you think about, and you'll passively learn it. So good luck. So while you're standing still, you can obviously, you know, tilt your board back and forward like this, but what you can actually do is try and bend like this, bend it, see if you could feel it, bend it so much that it's going to knock you off, right? So you tilt it so much with your back foot, or whichever is your back foot, that it tips you that way so that you're going that way, and then you use the other foot to press it down to keep you on the board. Then you'll notice your concave will be going into your feet, and you'll be able to feel that pressure. And that's what you're looking for. You want to feel that pressure and feel where all that pressure is, and use the pressure to your advantage. Skateboarding is an extremely difficult activity. You're obviously going to have to put some effort in, but I hope just having these extra concepts that would never become very obvious just from messing around will help you improve faster. I think there are certain secrets that you just got to figure out for yourself, and I think unlocking those secrets for everyone else can make everyone else learn so much faster. So yeah, mess around with tension and try subcessive skateboarding, because when you subseed, you succeed. Or do you? Succeed. Suck. Hey everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Go Skateboarding. If you want to subscribe, please do subscribe. I'll be making more videos. Who knows what sort of videos they'll be, but hopefully they'll be fun and useful for everybody. And I apologize for the audio quality in some of those shots, but I don't have the money lying around to spend a small fortune on a wireless microphone. So maybe in the future, if you subscribe, maybe you can make that happen. But thanks for watching, and remember to go skateboarding. Goodbye.